Huey Teo Kali, medieval era wonder. +1 amenity from each adjacent lake tile. +1 food and production for each lake tile in your empire, and that must be built in a lake. This one is not like it's nice if you can build it, and I mean if you have like at least 2 or 3 big lakes, it's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying too. It's situated. It's like if you don't have any lakes, you obviously you can't build it. But even if you have like just a 1 lake.
I don't think it's worth it if you have 1.
Yeah, because I think it's each adjacent lake tile to the wonder, so it has to be like lakes touching the tile. I don't think it counts for that. No, I'm gonna look. Because then even if you only have 1 lake and you basically get a free amenity.
No, I don't think it counts the lake. It's for the amenity part. No.
Within 1 tile. It does. It counts for the tile. Because it says the best possible lake configuration will provide 6 amenities, which is 5 adjacent lake tiles, plus Huey Kali's tile. Oh my god, are you ready for this? The Crater Lake will also be boosted by it, but the Dead Sea and Lake Retbar are considered coast, while the Fountain and Youth and Ekeal are flatlands.
Crater Lake counts. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. Oh, but I guess 1 food and 1 production for each lake tile. That's what it's saying. That could go in natural wonders. That is weird. What the fuck? So you do get 1. So even if you put this on a 1 tile lake, though, you do get an amenity from it. I didn't even know that. I thought it was always it had to be like touching tiles, but it's this tile works too. So okay, at minimum, even if you only have 1 lake in your empire, at minimum, this is going to give you 1 amenity for that city you build it.
I think it's below Hermitage.
Yeah. Is it worse than the Great Bath though? I think it's B tier. I agree with the B tier suggestion.
Is it worse than Great Bath? I think it's better than Great Bath. Sure. Yeah, I think it is better.
Sure. Okay.
We're gonna build river anyway, so Great Bath.
Yeah, but these dams in the medieval era, right? Which I guess isn't too far, but it's still like again. But I know what. After looking at the wiki and saying that like it's such a commitment to get this, I kind of agree with that. Like I never go it for that reason. I'm too busy building like early on shit to build the Great Bath, and then someone gets it. I'm like okay. Aaron, I'll be honest though. I'm looking at this. I think Adamanaki, whatever this is called. I think we're sleeping on this. I think this should go at least. This should probably go right there.
Okay, we can move it up a bit. I don't. Really
I moved it above Agnerwat and the Colossus. It's probably better than the Great Bath too, I would say, because if you could build this or the Great Bath, I feel like you'd rather build this. Because the Great Bath is giving you a dam for free, like an early dam, which is nice, and then faith on the tiles. But then this is giving you 1 science, 1 production on those tiles anyway. So this is just super good. Plus, if they flood, they get like the extra food, the extra production. Yeah, no, this is better than the Bath. It's probably better than this too, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, because the lake is just amenities. This can give you science.
No, the lake is also gives you food and culture and production. No.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Oh wait, does it give you production?
Yeah, I think it's food and production. Yeah, 1 food, 1 production.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of better balance game for the culture.
Yeah. These 2 are pretty neck and neck, I think, but science early on like that, I don't know. And it's more common to have floodplains and lakes, right? So it's more, you know what I mean? Jebel Bokal. Award 2 iron. Oh fuck, wait, no. Award 6 iron per turn. Provide 4 faith to your cities that are within 6 tiles. Must be built on desert hill tiles. And it's classical era iron workings. How are you ever out of iron? Okay, the thing is...
Okay. Wait, I have a good story. I've only seen 1 person build this, and it was Curtis. Oh my god.
But he's one of the wonders.
I've never seen anybody. And he had iron too, so why is he building it?
That's the thing. I feel like if you play on strategic balance, I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed iron. So this just doesn't matter.
You play on strategic balance?
Yeah, you always play on strategic. It's strategic balance for a reason, Aaron. You have to play on it. Like, every time we play, it's on strategic balance. Because
does that mean like guaranteed like oil and stuff?
I think it guarantees. This could be Civ 5 I'm thinking about. I think it's Civ 6 the same. It's guaranteed horses and guaranteed iron within your capital. I think that's what it is. Within like 3 tiles of your capital, at least where you spawn, like your first point on the map, right? Because the map's obviously pre-made. Like if you move your settler, maybe not, but I think that's how it works. So you're guaranteed iron and 4 faith in your cities. I feel like you don't really get this for faith. I think this is C tier. I don't like it at all. The faith can be good early on though, but
it's here. It's just so bad.
You think so? Honestly, I think it's better than the Golden Gate Bridge. Actually, the problem with the Golden Gate Bridge is that it's just hard to make. But I think the actual tiles aren't like it's not actually that bad of an ability. You know what? D tier's looking lonely. I'll put it down there. Is it worse than the? It could be worse than the. Is it worse than the Scott Research Center?
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah,
Really? I don't think so. I think the Sky Researcher at least has uses.
yeah, but it's had.
Oh yeah, which means
That's why
it's
it's
higher.
worth.
Yeah. The 4 Faith, I guess, could be decent, like early faith building, but I feel like you get a lot of faith in this game if you actually go religion. The iron is useless. Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, desert hills, like deserts suck anyway. Like you know what I mean. And the hill, that hill tile at least is a tile you could work in a desert. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's a flat line. At least you could work the desert hill tile, and then you have to waste it without this fucking wonder. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad.
Kilwa Kisiwani. Plus 3 envoys when built. When you're a suzerain of the city-state, the city gets a 15% bonus to the yield from that city-state. And if you're a suzerain of 2 or more city-states of that type, an additional 15% boost is given to all your cities and must be built on a flat tile adjacent to the coast. Alright, this one is god tier if you have the city-states.
Yeah,
like imagine 15% to a science or production.
Oh yeah, and all your cities too, and especially and the thing is too, the second bonus here, where it says if you have 2 more, that 15% stacks with the first 15%. So in the city with the city with the wonder gets 30%.
Oh, I didn't even think of it like that.
So imagine like 30% science in the city, 30% culture. It's culture, faith, production. What do armies give you? I guess production towards military units, I would assume. And then the industrial's probably 30% production towards buildings, wonders, and districts or whatever, like building stuff. But yeah, still 30%, we'll say 15. Like 15% science nation, like empire-wide is crazy. Science, culture, faith, gold, it's just super good. It's S tier. This could maybe be even better than the Forbidden Battles, realistically.
No, I don't think this is better than that. No.
You don't think so?
It's too much RNG with the city-states.
Yeah, that, and the only thing too is that, like, let's say you have like 2 science city states, but one of them's beside me. I go invade it, and you're like on the other side of the world, and you just have the city state for some reason.
Yeah.
I could just like take the city state. You know what I mean? Like
it's good, but the randomness is.
Yes, and the thing too is like, okay, for the Forbidden City, for example, no one could stop you from using that card. You know what I mean? Like that entire bonus is up to you. This, it has outside factors, as in, I could invade your city-state, and now you lose the bonus. I could take the Saracen from you, now you lose that bonus. You know what I mean? Like, there's outside factors to this wonder. But it's still God tier. It's still S tier, for sure. Koto Kurin. 20 faith in the city, grants 4 warrior monks, must be adjacent to a holy site with a temple. Get it, medieval era and divine right. Okay, first of all, the requirements are pretty easy. Just a holy site with a temple, easy. Doesn't matter what their terrain is, just adjacent to it. 20 faith in the city's good. Warrior monks suck.
I've never built one, so I can't really say.
I remember building, they're just bad. Because I think warrior monks aren't religious units. They're actual combat units. Like, you can make them fight things, but they're just
Yeah, how do you get a warrior monk? Is it from a city-state?
No, you could build them. I think you need a temple or something. I don't even know how you build them.
Okay.
They have a unique promotion. They have 40 combat strength and 3 movement. Cost 2 maintenance.
Yeah, put this S, D tier. D tier. Oh, my thing closed. My thing closed. Hell. My page keeps going back to the bottom.
Oh. I think the 20 faith in the city that was good. If you get this in like your main religion city, it could really boost your culture. And because of that, only I'm putting it in C tier.
Okay, fine, put it C tier.
Because warrior monks are just bad, and it's 20% faith in the city. That's again, if you're going faith and you get this in your main faith city, that's really good.
Okay, Machu Picchu, classical era wonder that gives you +4 gold. Mountain tiles provide a standard adjacency bonus to commercial up, leader square, and industrial zones in all your cities. And must be built on a mountain tile that does not contain a volcano. Okay, so building this thing, like, you have a bunch of mountains, you're not even using it anyway unless you're the Inca or someone.
Yeah.
It's really easy to build, and it's, I don't see anything.
How much is standard? Standard adjacent bonus 1?
I think it's 1, yeah.
But still, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Top of B.
Yeah, above Bolshevik Theater. Yeah, because you know what? Because you could use this for other victories, right? Like, you just get more, like, you get more money, you get more production. It's in all cities too, which is nice. Again, like you said, the mountain's easy. Just a mountain. Like, you usually have mountains. Pop that shit up there. You get it pretty early on too. Oh, I fucking closed my tab. I would obviously value these 2 more, but it's because I play culture. But I think, yeah, objectively, I think it should be right there. Mahabodhi Temple. 4 faith, grants 2 apostles, and grants 2 diplomatic victory points when built. Must be built on woods adjacent to a holy city. Holy site district with a temple, and a player must have founded a religion. You get in the classical era and theology. Better than that statue. Better than that stupid statue gives you 20% faith. Apostles are just really good. Apostles cost like a decent amount too, so that's just like free. 2 diplomatic points is super nice too. So if you Like, if you get this and you get the Statue of Liberty, which is coming up eventually, that's like 4. You get 4 from the Statue of Liberty, 2 from this, 36 points. So you get 6 out of 20 points, where that was a 3/10. You're 30%.
Like, oh, this guy has all the diplomatic points, and then you just vote to like take them away. So I don't like relying on diplomatic victory for that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and then I know you're saying then you feel like you're targeted because you're winning diplomatic games, but 2 Apostles is still really good. It has to be built in a woods beside a holy state, which I think is like a weirder requirement for it, but I think it's still pretty solid. Like, I put it B tier somewhere. I don't know where I would put it. I think I'd put it B tier. Probably above the Colossus. I guess it's pretty good because it doesn't just give you good for religion; it gives you good for diplomatic victory too. So it gives you, it's like 2. You're building towards 2 victory conditions now.
Yeah, I feel like it's giving you something like, hey, it's good for diplomatic. By the way, diplomatic is worthless. So Mausoleum at Harley Carnassus, classical era wonder, gives you +1 science, faith, culture, and all coast tiles in the city. All great engineers have an additional charge and must be on a coastal tile adjacent to a harbor district.
That's tier.
Okay, so because I played Germany, it's like you just get so.
Oh yeah, for you great. But even just having an extra great engineer, especially if it's like the wonder guy, you get an extra wonder charge on that guy. The 1 science, 1 faith, 1 culture on coastal tiles in the city is also really good. Like, it makes all your coast tiles in that city like insane. It's just a god tier wonder. Like if you could build this, build this. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You have to get a harbor though. That's the only issue. You do have to build a harbor, and as we said, navies are a little weaker. But just to get 1 harbor to get this god tier wonder, it's just a 1 extra charge from engineers is already like A tier minimum. You know, like, so good. And then
you're bound to have like a harbor spot somewhere.
Yeah, sometimes I'll build markets instead. That's the thing. You know, because the harbor tech doesn't lead to anywhere. So sometimes I won't get, like, I think it's astrology and then celestial navigation. I'll miss both of those.
Until it's like 1 turn to get.
Not if I want the harbor, I'll get it. But if I'm like, I don't need harbors this game, I just don't build harbors. Especially if I'm like pretty landlocked. It's like, oh, because there's no point of going on the coast. It's like, it's literally like, there's literally no point of going on the coast. But yeah, it's just a god tier wonder. I'd probably put it right there, yeah, under Big Ben.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, you also add to it, you get it early too, so it kind of boosts like every great engineer ever. You know what I mean? It's not like you get like the modern era, it's like only half the engineers benefit from it. It's like literally every engineer. Meenakshi Temple, 3 faith, grants 2 gurus. Gurus are 30% cheaper to purchase. Religious units adjacent to gurus gain 5 religious strength and theological combat and 1 movement. Must be built adjacent to a holy site district, and player must have founded a religion. You get in the medieval era. And this is worse than the temple. Better than the... It's probably C tier.
This is just straight up bad.
Yeah, it's better than this, though. I'll probably put it, like, there. Maybe here.
I'd put it in the... Oh, I have to take it out.
It's better than this. It's better than this. This is the 20% faith and fucking warrior monks, which are dog shit.
I think it's better than... you know, I put it in front of Great Zimbabwe. What's the thing that's in front of Great Zimbabwe?
This lighthouse.
I put it in front of that. You know, it's a religion thing, and this could be really good for religion.
Yeah, I guess like theological combat.
I put it in front of cheat.
No, let me see what gurus do.
No, I put it in front of maybe the next tier.
May use a charge to heal itself, and all adjacent friendly religious units may not initiate combat but can defend itself.
You know, I put it in front of Hermitage actually.
Are you ridiculous?
Yeah, it's a really good religion wonder, I think.
It's no way it's better than the temple that gives you 2 apostles for free, 2 diplomatic points, and 4 faith. There's no way it's better than that. Gurus, I don't know how strong.
Oh wait, I forgot that. Wait, where's that? Where's that?
That's religion here. That's
okay.
Here.
Put it right after that then. But it's a religion thing that's good for a religion. It's gotta be.
I don't know.
Gotta take that into account.
See, that's why we need people in the comments like do fucking religion. Like who do religion? Like tell me. Like I don't think that's.
Okay, well...
You telling me that this is worse than this is better than Agner Watt? I don't think it is.
I think... Oh, for religion, Agner Watt doesn't... Okay, you know what? Actually, now you think... I think our placing is kind of like fucked up because of this.
How would I put it? Okay, ready? How would I put it? Right there. In front of the hang gardens.
Oh, sure. We'll keep it. We'll let the people in the comments.
We just call it a day. We just call it a day.
We'll say, you know what, guys? Is this good? Is this bad? What do you think? Mont Saint Michael... +2 faith, +2 relic slots. All apostles you create gain the martyr ability in addition to the second ability you choose normally and must be built on a floodplains or a marsh. Let me just see this martyr ability.
It's when they die, they make a relic. Okay,
you know what? This seems like a really, really good thing for religion.
It is. I think relics are good. The only problem with Martyr is that they have to die in combat. So if you're like, I want to get a relic, you have to kill your apostle, which kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, you don't want to kill it, but you know
Yeah.
if it dies.
But I guess the thing is though, I guess you use like 3. I think they have 4 charges. I could be wrong. But if you use all the charges except for 1 and then like sent it off to die, I guess it's not that. Like at least you're still getting value from it. And this is one of the only things you get. I guess temples have relics, but this is the only time you get relics is this. I think you can only get it from this, or like the martyr ability. You only get it from the martyr ability, or like goody huts or whatever they call it, the tribal villages. That's the only time you could get a relic. So this is like the only thing. This just guarantees you relics, which I think is really nice.
I didn't even know that.
It hovers around this one. The one we just did is also religion. Do you want to put it above it or below it? I think it hovers. I think it's better because it's below. I think it's
better than it. It's better than it. Sorry, better.
Because I think you actually, this is like, it guarantees you relics, right? And relics are really hard to get. And has 2 slots.
Sure, we can put that. I don't really care much for the religion ones.
Yeah, that's the issue. Oracle. 1 culture, 1 faith. Patronage of great people cost 25% less faith. Districts in the city provide 2 great person points of their type, and then heroes and legends. Yeah, we don't care about that. Must be built on. It's only hills. You get in the ancient era mysticism. This is S tier 1. 1 faith, 1 culture is fine. Whatever. Basic. Patronage of great people cost 25% less faith. I think eventually you'll start doing, especially because we don't go faith. But like by like the modern era, you'll have enough faith to like buy a great person. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let me get this guy like a couple turns or like 5 turns early, right? So there's that. And it's 25% less, which is just a hefty chunk. But it's the districts in the city. It's only in this city though. I thought it was nationwide, but districts in this city provide 2 great person type points of their type. That is insane. And you're getting 2. Let's say you have like a campus, a theater square, commercial hub, and industrial zone. You're getting,
is this thing not like an S tier wonder that everybody just wants to build? Like, is that not a thing?
What'd you say?
It's just not an S tier wonder that everybody wants to build.
Yes, it is. That's why. Look where I put it in the fucking chart, buddy. It's probably better than the Colosseum too. It's probably better than the mausoleum too.
Yeah, I'd say
like right here. Because, but again, like let's say you have again those districts. Well, I guess like something like a diplomatic quarter wouldn't give you any great person types, right? But like you're getting like +2, especially this is classical. It's not like later on where you're getting like fucking +15 great scientist points a turn. This is like you're getting +2 off rip like this. Is crazy. Like, in the ancient era is crazy, bro. +2 that, +2 all of the fucking culture ones, +2 merchant points, +2 industrial engineer points. Like that's early on.
I agree with that.
It just got tier. Just got tier, whatever.
Or Zaga's industrial era wonder gives you +4 culture, +1 diplomatic favor per turn.
It's 100. It's 100 diplomatic favor.
Isn't it anyway +1? Because how much you get?
Surzan
1
gives you 2 or 3. I think it might depend on the.
Oh, it's 1 because I have +1 from Surzan and I have only Surzan of Auckland.
1 point. Okay, wait, ready? It says Surzan. Being the Surzan of any city state provides 1+ turn per city state. It can be increased to +2 per turn if you have the wonder.
Okay, so this is 100%.
So yeah, you get 2
plus
plus.
1.
Yeah, you get you're right.
And it must be built on a river. I think this is like I don't particularly care about it too much.
Yeah, but it's still nice to have. Like it's not like if I could build it, I could build. I think the requirements too. Like most of your like you can build this in like a random city. Just be like, I have nothing to really build in the city. Sure, let's get this. You know, it's just like it's like a nice little, it's like a nice wonder. I would put it like B tier. I'd put it like here. I think above the stadium. Like it has uses. You get
I put it above Hanging Gardens and Anchor Watch. Above the, you know what? I put it right in front of the Colossus because I actually build this more than those things, and it's just a nice one. It's nicer than those. That's how I feel. It's nicer than those.
I don't know though. For a diplomatic victory, it's really nice. Especially, but if you need a lot of citizens, you need a lot of city states, right? That's the ringer. I think the easiness of it being built is nice. Like the requirements aren't hard. That's I think boosts it. I think Agner wants better. I think both these religion wonders are better too. The thing is, I never go religion, so obviously I always build this over these two. But I think this is I think these wonders are better because getting 1+ fucking diplomatic favor a turn is not crazy, especially when you have fucking carbon emissions. You're losing like 20 a turn, which is fucking stupid. But I would put it right there. I'd put it right here, maybe even below Hanging Gardens, but that's me.
Okay, sure.
Oxford University. 3 scientists points per turn, 2 great works of writing slots, 20 science in 20% science in city, and awards 2 randomly chosen free technologies when completed. Has to be on a flat grassland or plains. Ooh, it can't be in a desert. Has to be in a flat. I didn't know that. To a campus district with a university. This is S tier wonder for sure. I think it's an S tier wonder. Like you should try to always build this. Science is just super nice to have. Like science It's not like some stupid yield that you don't really need. Like faith, you don't really need. I mean, science you kind of need because then if someone's too ahead of you, they just invade you with better units. You lose the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Writing slots is just nice. Science points is just nice. 2 free texts is just really good. Again, you don't choose them, but they could still be. See, like this. Remember we were saying astrology and harbors. I don't usually go those. This, I would get those just so I don't fucking get them for free, even though they're 1 turn. Because by this time, they're like 1 turn each. You know what I mean? It's like 1/1. So there's that. I don't think any other tech really not go to anything. I think every tech goes to everything now, except those 2, which doesn't make sense. I think celestial navigation should go into shipbuilding. But
okay, I'd say this is like
but
this tied with Big Ben and. No, this Big Ben and River Valley are my 3 favorite wonders in the game.
Oh yeah, because this is like if you're going to science victory, you want this is the best science wonder in the game.
I put this guy up.
I have it at S. It's easily S tier. I'm not putting it below S tier.
I'd put it above Big Ben, above Kilwa actually.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, because this is giving you 15%. I guess it's at like 15% in the city. This is giving you 20%, but this could be like other stuff too. This could be even 30%, so it's technically this could be better than this.
Yeah, Big Ben gives you a slot, so
that's what I'm saying. To do it here?
Sure.
Yeah, like the Oracle could probably be better. I think the Oracle's better though, just because it's every victory type. It can really help you get any victory type compared to this, which is kind of just science. Science is obviously good, but I'll put the Oracle above it, Aaron. I don't know, and I gotta put the Oracle is actually like good for like.
I hate that decision.
You're stupid. How about that?
Panama Canal.
I laugh.
So, so upon completion, 1 or 2 adjacent canal districts are automatically constructed, and basically it acts as a canal and gives you +10 gold. And the requirements are that you have to put it on a flat land where there are 2 tiles adjacent.
You don't even read that, bro. I just put a picture of that shit. It's fucking long.
Okay, look. Okay, let me just explain it like this. It's got to be like a long canal. So, like, you need multiple canals. That's the whole point of it.
I think this is a bad wonder because I saw this somewhere. I was like, this fact. It can make a non-coastal city coastal, and then you get invaded by boats because they can just go up the canal and fucking shit on you. It's basically what I'm trying to say. It's D tier. 10 gold in the industrial era is basically nothing. It's just bad. It's just a bad wonder. It's probably the worst wonder in the game, if I'm being honest. If navies were more effective, maybe. And if it didn't have to be beside your city. Does it be connected to your city, actually?
Canal?
The Grand
Canal or the Panama Canal?
The Panama Canal. Does it have to be connected to your city?
It doesn't have to be connected, no.
Oh, okay, that's actually better than I thought. But it's still D tier. This is a bad wonder. Like, why do you even waste your time getting this? Like, it's actually better to just, like, build units.
Yeah, I only for roleplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you build it just because it's a funny, that's it. Like, I think it's actually the worst wonder.
It's actually just, like, Golden Gate. But I think it's...
No, it's worse than, because Golden Gate at least could have, like, natural parks, and, like, maybe you could do some funny, like, natural park stuff with it. Like, it actually has a use. This has no use at all. Petra. 2 food, 2 gold, 1 production on all desert tiles for this city. Non-floodplains has to be built in a desert or floodplains without hills. You get in the classical era. A tier.
Yeah, when you have this thing go off, it's really
yeah. Like this wonder alone can make you want to settle the desert. If you're like, I want to settle this desert, but the thing is, you need to get the Petra. If someone steals it from you, that the city usually becomes pretty trash. It's in the desert. And then this is too. If you have no desert near you, you just don't go for this wonder. It's pretty situational. It's really good though. I put it here. I think the Opicon is maybe better. Actually, it depends. You know what? Because it's too situational, I'll put it A. I'll put it below the Opionda. It could even be dropped more because you need a desert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it here above the Eiffel Tower because it's just too. Obviously, if there's no desert, you can't build it.
Yeah.
And then again, if
someone steals it.
Yeah. If you build a city in the desert, you're like, I need the Petra here, and then someone takes the Petra, like you're done.
Kill myself.
Yeah, basically.
Potala Palace. Renaissance era wonder gives you +2 faith, +2 culture, +3 faith, +1 diplomatic policy slot, and +1 diplomatic victory point when built. I didn't even know that. And it must be on a hill adjacent to a mountain. I actually think this thing is pretty solid. It's really easy to build, and diplomatic slots there aren't great, but it's an extra slot, so
yeah, exactly. It's the weakest out of the slots, but again, exactly what you said. It's an extra slot. It's no harm done. It's probably top B. 1 diplomatic point's good too. Just an extra point, not bad.
I was never want to put an S just because of that thing.
You want to put an S? Did you say?
Yeah.
Alhambra is a military slot, and we have it in A. And this is...
Wait. Actually, okay. Do you want to put Alhambra up?
No, I don't think it's S tier Alhambra. Like I can live without a military slot, and I can live without a diplomatic slot. Like a wildcard
Once you
slot's
play
crazy.
Germany and you learn the value.
No, it's just it's like when you play fucking Greece. You play Greece, you have extra wildcard slot. You know how good that fucking ability is? It's super
I
good.
didn't know that. Damn.
That's their ability.
Greece.
You get one extra wildcard slot in any government.
Damn, my boy Greece actually has some value.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is top of B, Aaron. I don't know. I actually don't think it's higher than A. Actually, it could maybe go here, like above Christ the Redeemer. Like I actually do not think this is better than Petra.
That is better than Petra, at least.
I don't think it's better than Petra. I don't think it's better than Petra.
I think it is.
I don't think
It is. It is.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna put it right in front of the Tyler. How about that?
Okay, fine.
It's not better than the Great Library. I'm not putting it above the Great Library. The Great Library is objectively a better wonder. Pyramids. 2 culture. Grants a free builder. All builders have 1 extra charge. Must be built on desert, including floodplains without hills. Get in the ancient era. Get it really early on. This is another fucking banger. If I ever get this, it's harder to build because you need the desert. And again, like, you usually try not to set, especially like your cap, because you get this early on, so you're probably gonna build this in like your capital or like your first 2 cities or something. And you try not to settle deserts at that time because like you want those cities to be nice. If I ever get this though, like feudalism where it's like you get 2 extra build charges, which I think is like one of the best policies in the game early on. I don't even go for that anymore. This one extra charge for builders is enough for me to not need to take that card.
And it gives you a builder, so whatever production you lose on this thing, you can get it back pretty easily.
Oh yeah, it's so good. So this could be S tier on. This is probably top of A. Like the value of getting that 1 extra, because what builders have like 3 charges each. I'm pretty sure. So let's say every 3 builders you build, you get a free one. That's how, like, it's super good.
Yeah, it pays off really easy. The production.
Yes, exactly. So. It's A. I think top A. It could even be S tier. Like this one could actually teeter S tier.
Yeah, I'd put it. Actually, I'd want to put it S tier.
Okay, there it is. I'll put it S tier.
Bottom S tier. Bottom
or above the Colosseum. Or I think the Colosseum we sleep on. I think because it has like the amenities and shit. Again, you look at any list there, and Colosseum's top. Like it's ridiculous. I don't understand it.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Ruhr Valley, the industrial era wonder, plus 20% production in the city, plus 1 production for each mine and quarry in the city. Must be built along a river adjacent to an industrial zone with a factory. Alright, this is my number 1. Like, if I don't get this wonder, I quit the game.
See, that's you because you're like, I don't know. Like, if it was empire-wide, not the first one, but the productions for mines and quarries empire-wide, I think this would be really, really good.
It is really, really good.
Pretty much in the city, like, whatever city you get this in is going to just be a production powerhouse, obviously. But it's only that city. Because of that, Aaron, I think this is A tier. I don't think this is S tier. I actually don't think this is.
Whoa.
I know this is your favorite wonder, and you drool at the milk when you see it because you see production. You're like, you're fucking weird, but like, I put it right there.
No way, this is worse than Petra, buddy.
It's better than Petra.
I mean, no way, this is worse than
What, the Avi Honda? I think it is, and I think it's worse than the Alhambra too.
No, buddy. Put this in the S tier.
Okay, Aaron, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm not putting it higher than that. Like, I'll be honest, it's because it's only that 1 city.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, keep it there. As long as my buddy's in the S tier, I'm happy.
You're a freak, eh? You're a little freakazoid. St. Basil's Cathedral. 3 relic slots, 100% religious tourism from this city, 1 food, 1 production, 1 culture from all tundra tiles for this city. Must be adjacent to a city center. You got relic slots, which I guess is cool. Religious tourism, that's the worst type of tourism, in my opinion. Like, you barely get tourism from religious tourism. You get it a reformed church too, and that's at the bottom of the civic tree where it doesn't lead to anything. So if you're not going religion, there's no point of I don't even unlock this wonder ever because I'd never go reformed church. And then it's only good in a tundra. 1 food, 1 production, 1 culture on all tundra tiles is good. But why the fuck are you putting? If you're not playing Canada, why are you like?
Or is this the Russia thing?
Yeah, it's the Gremlin, like the Gremlin Church. Yeah, but if you're not playing, if you're not playing Russia, if you're not playing Canada, why are you settling in the tundra? Here? Nah, it's here. It's here. It's above the Golden Gate Bridge. If you can make it, like, it has a utility to it. Like, if you can make it work, it could probably be decent. But it's like so situated. It's just so bad. I think it's just not worth. Just not worth it. Again, like that's like when you get it too, because you get at the bottom of the civic tree, it's just bad. Like overall, it's a bad wonder. At most, I feel like most people won't even have access to because you just don't go to that bottom tree. So,
Statue of Liberty, industrial era wonder, +4 diplomatic victory points when built. All your cities are within 6 tiles are 100% loyal. Must be built on a coast adjacent to land in a harbor. Okay, so that's always a diplomatic victory thing. The cities within 6 tiles, 100% loyal, pretty much never matters.
Real.
Yeah, this is only really good if you want to boost diplomatic victory. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
it is 4. You gotta think 4 is a lot. That's what 2. That's 20%. It's 20% of the victory by just this one wonder.
yeah, but if you're getting close, I'd already be like, oh shit, this guy's close.
Yeah, that's true. It does put a target on your back, but it's a good. It's still good to have, especially if no one's built it. If some, I don't think you'll have it at this point because it's in the industrial era. But if you like need like 4 more points, you just somehow sneak this wonder in, and use and win the game. I think this is still a really good wonder. B tier, I'd put it B tier somewhere. Maybe I do maybe put it A, but I'd maybe B tier.
You know what? You know what? You're right.
Here, maybe under Machu Picchu.
I put it above Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is just chill, but
the only thing about Machu Picchu is that it can go with more victories. This is only good for diplomatic. Right? It is a lot though. It is 20% of the victory in this one wonder. Like that's a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm okay putting it there though. Statue of Zeus. 3 gold, grants 3 spearmen, 3 archers, and a battering ram. 50% production towards anti-cav units. What's anti-cav? That's like spearmen, pikemen.
Yeah, and BT crew.
Yeah. Cavalry units across civilization must be built on a flatland adjacent to a encampment with a barracks. You get it class-wire, you get it early on. It's B tier. The 50% production towards anti-cav units is nice. Especially if someone goes like tanks, right? Because I'm pretty sure tanks are cavalry. So you could like go like have defense against like that. Like it's got longevity there, and then 3 gold. I even know that. That's whatever. So I guess it's a nice little bonus. I feel like this wonder is only good when you're about to invade someone, or you're planning to invade them, and you build it, and you get essentially 7 free units. Right, like that could and you build. The thing is too, it's like the demographics, like right. You see, I have like only 200 combat strength. So Nick's not really a threat. Like I don't really have to worry about him, and then I get this wonder, and then bang, it just goes up so much. You know what I mean? Like it's a surprise.
Yeah, I also really like the promo. Oh wait, I'm thinking of.
No, you're thinking terracotta iron.
Yeah. Okay.
The thing with this, the thing is, I think to utilize this wonder the best, I think it has to be a surprise wonder. Like you get these units, you go in. Right, like you can't make them, and then you see it's like, oh, Nick built this shit. Like, oh, I should start building units, and then I'm there like waiting. I'm still waiting for stuff to get built, and I'm waiting like 10 turns because then you could react to it fast, or you have enough time to react to it. I feel like this is a wonder. You get it fast. You go in. 50% production towards things nice too. I put it like right. This is probably like a mid wonder because it's very like I'll put it right there under the temple thing because it's very like again, like maybe you could take a city for free with this, right? Like someone's unprepared, you get this 7 units, you just go in, right? But then at the same time, it's like maybe if they are prepared, then you kind of lose. Like if you don't have the surprise value, it loses value. I think so. I think it's literally mid. I think it's the most mid wonder in the game.
Yeah. Also to add to the first 50%, because late game everyone's building tanks, it becomes the anti-cav becomes just better.
More valuable, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that too. That's true. That part, because that's like longevity. Like if you can't do the surprise attack, then like that first part of like the ability kind of useless. But at least that second part of the ability still has value to it. So yeah, I'd put it in there, right there.
Stonehenge, ancient era wonder. +2 faith grants a free great prophet. Great prophets may be found. They found a religion on Stonehenge instead of a holy site. It's supposed to be built on flat addition to a stone. So I guess this is a way of getting a religion without having to build a holy site straight up.
Yeah, I think the benefit of this is that you could get if you get this wonder, you get the first religion realistically, and then you could pick whatever beliefs you want, right? Like no one's going to steal your beliefs. That's why I think this actually has decently high value in my opinion. I still don't think it's A tier though, because like the only good value from this is that again, you're basically getting the first religion, so you can just choose your beliefs. Like you don't know what's going to take the beliefs you want.
Yeah, because you're going to be building a holy site later on anyway.
Yeah.
If you want to go religion. So
and then also if you don't have stone, you can't build it, right? You do need the stone there, which it is. And it has to be a flatland adjacent to stone though, so there is a little bit of a requirement, like a niche requirement for it. I would think it's B tier to a degree. I don't think I'd put it above the bath. But is it better than these wonders? Like I don't know if it is. Because it's basically just you're getting a religion like let's say like 10 to 15 turns faster. That's all it is. Because 2 faith is not even a lot either.
But religion victories are quick usually, are they not? Like is that?
Yeah, true? I guess you would start steamrolling ahead. Well, it depends how big the map is. If the map's gigantic, if it's like a standard map, it's gonna take you time to travel to the other. Like no way when you have this wonder, you've met every civilization in the game. Even if a small map, you probably haven't even met every civilization in the game. That's only 6 people. Again, I think the value that comes from this wonder is that you get a religion first, so you get any belief you want. Like, no one is stealing your beliefs.
Okay, that's fair value. How valuable that is, I don't know.
That's the issue. That's the issue. I'll put it in between these religion ones. All these religion ones are right beside each other. I'll put it right in between.
Sure.
Because I'm not. Because yeah, again, like me and Aaron, we don't know religion really, so we don't. Yeah, again, we don't know how value that is. Like, is that actually such a big thing? Like, is there like one belief that's like so insane that you need to get it? You know what I mean? Sydney Opera House, 8 culture. 5 great musician points, 3 great works of music, must be built on a coast adjacent to a harbor, cannot be built on a lake, yet in the atomic era. So you do get a lake, but this is when music, especially like, I push your music, you only get music in the industrial era. I think it's the first time you start getting music. So but then you get like broadcast centers in the modern era. So this is around the time like music starts popping. So get an extra 3 great works is good. It has to be beside a harbor, unfortunately. I think that is, like, it should have just been built on the coast. I don't know why you need a harbor beside it. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Maybe just put an extra requirement for it.
Yeah, I feel like just did that for no reason. I feel like that actually hinders it. I don't know. I think I'd rather get like many other wonders. Like the 3 great works of music is nice, the slots, but I don't know. I feel like I just don't. Even as the culture player, I feel like I don't build this that much. I don't think it's C tier though. It's definitely above C tier.
I built it as a not culture player just because
you can, right? But you're not like, oh fuck, I need to get this wonder. I just unlocked. Let me get it. You're just like, oh, I have nothing to build in the city. Might as well get it. You know, it's one of those wonders.
Yeah.
Like I have nothing to build. Sure. I'd say above or below the Hanging Gardens.
Yeah, I put it above. I think it's better.
Yeah, I'm okay with it right there. Maybe you could say it's better than this Hungarian parliament. I don't know what it's called. The thing that gives you diplomatic favor for city states, but
yeah, maybe
it could be. But at least that could even be like. You could like that can maybe like push you over the edge and you could sway the votes, you know, like you have enough diplomatic points to like get the resolutions you want. And that could be for any victory type too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it there.
Taj Mahal, Renaissance era wonder. +1 era score from historic moments earned after the wonder is complete. If that moment is usually worth 2 or more era score, must be built next to a river. Alright, super easy to build, super trash.
Yeah, I agree. I think that ability though, that 1 era score does work for the Taj Mahal itself though too, which is nice. So you're getting
not good enough.
Yeah, I agree. This is right here though. At least Golden Ages have.
It's not good enough to justify it.
Yeah, I just don't really build this. Like, I actually think the Golden Gate Bridge might be better. It's just one of those wonders where it's like you literally have nothing to fucking build, and you have like a trash desert spot that's next to a river that's not getting any value. You build it there. It's C tier. It's C tier of some kind. I think the Gremlin's even better. Or St. Basil's, I guess it's called. I put it right there. I'm okay with it right there.
I feel it's worse than a Munson Scott.
You think it's worse than that?
Yeah.
But I feel like you can at least get a value out of this. This one is. I would have put a top of D. I would have put a top of D.
Nah, worse than a Munson Scott. It's gotta be there.
I don't know. I think this, like, it could still. Okay. How many eras are after the industrial era? When you get this,
I don't know, but I just know that.
Oh, you get in the Renaissance actually. So industrial, modern, atomic, information. Is future era? Is that an era? Future era, or is it end in the information era? When it comes to golden ages.
Oh, future is not an era, but it's a.
It's like a tech and civic era, but it's not exactly. Yeah, so this could only work for 4 wonders really, or 4 eras, which I guess is like half the game. It goes ancient, classical, medieval, Renaissance, industrial. Yeah, so it's half the game. This is useful. You know what? I'll put it here. I think era score is pretty. I think it's overhyped. It's an overhyped thing. Like
yeah, for real.
Temple of Artemis. 4 food, 3 housing. Each camp, pasture, and plantation within 4 tiles provides 1 amenity. Must be built next to a camp. This is God tier. S or A? That's what it comes down to, Aaron. Where do you want to put this?
I built it a lot. It's very, 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 very.
Oh my god, this could get you snowballing.
It's better than River Valley. It's better than.
Is it better than the pyramids? No, what? Ready for this?
No, it's not.
Is it better than even the mausoleum? I think this could really start. No. I think it is. I think this could really start snowballing you. But 4 food, 3 housing in the city's just gonna grow like crazy. You get an amenity for each camp, pasture, plantation, and you have to build it beside a camp. So you're guaranteed getting at least 1 amenity from this, and most likely you're gonna get at least 2 or 3. So this is just like a super wonder. It's only for that 1 city, but it makes that city so fucking good, especially if it's your capital. Bro, early on, you get this in the ancient era. This is so good. This is actually probably better than Oxford in my opinion. I'd put it right there. This is such a god tier wonder.
Okay, we could put it there.
But okay, this is what I was gonna say though. I think the pyramids go up to here, above Colosseum and above the mausoleum. Just a good
Okay.
wonder. Basically, Temple of Artemis is just a god tier wonder. Try to build it if you can, but a lot of people build it though because it's when it's early on, it could get you such a lead that like a lot of people will go for it. So just be cautious about that. It's my only like. It's like the Great Library. It's like the Great Library. Like people build it all the time, so it's like if you want this, you got to commit to getting it.
Terracotta Army. Classical Era Wonder gives you +2 Great General points, and all current land units gain a promotion level. An archaeologist may enter foreign lands without open borders. Must be built on grassland or plains adjacent to an encampment with either a barracks or a stable. I think this one is like meh. Like in the earlier game, unless you have a large army, it's not going to give you that much promotions. And if you're going domination, mostly when you're going domination, you just keep building units. Like you could give this guy, it's not bad if you're going domination, but otherwise it's just.
I think this is C tier to be honest. I don't like it really. It's meh. It's meh. Where would you put it though?
Right there. It's better than Great Zimbabwe, easier to get. What's the one that's left?
1+ to naval units.
It's better than that too.
Okay, you know what? I'll allow that. Yeah, I think Chichen is better because in certain situations it can be better. I say Chichen Itza is very like it's RNG because it depends on the map. If you know rainforest and you're not building it, but if you have a rainforest, like a decent amount in that city, it's actually pretty worth it. And that could, I think that's like if you have like even like 4 rainforests in that city is better than Chichen Itza. Or better than the Terracotta Army. So, and the archaeologist thing, I guess, is good. I never build archaeologists. I always fucking build just art museums because I think art is just easier to get than archaeologists. But that's me. A lot of people do like archaeologists more, and that's nice because you can just go in, like especially if you get archaeology first, you just fucking steal everyone's fucking artifacts, you know. But then for someone like me, I don't give a fuck because I don't use artifacts anyway. Tour de Belém. International trade routes from this city receive 2 gold for every luxury resource at destination. When Tours de Belém is constructed, cities not on your home continent receive the lowest production cost building they can currently construct. 5 gold, 1 great admiral point, must be built on a coast adjacent to a land and a harbor, cannot be built on a lake. This is like the what's the other one where it's like the Casa D whatever. It's kind of similar. It's like how often do you have things not on your continent? I feel like not that often.
It's not particularly.
I just don't think it's that good. I put it right here. I put it below this. I think the 3 governor titles and the other one at least makes it more valuable. This one is not as good as that.
Yeah, actually, I was going to compare it to that too because that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, because it's the other fucking continents, other things. Like the thing is, too, like if you have a city on a different continent, this one gives it 15 production, 15 gold, 15 faith. How is that not better than you get the lowest production building? Why you save me 4 turns of production? Sick. Like that is not that 15% production is so much more useful. It's more money. The money's not bad on it, but
I think of this like England thing. I built in my England roleplay too. It's meh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
University of Sankar. Medieval Era Wonder, +3 science, +1 faith, +2 great scientist points, +2 science for every trade route to the city. Domestic trade routes gain additional faith to the city, additional 1+ faith to the city. Other civilizations trade routes to the city grant them +1 science, +1 gold, and it must be on a desert or desert hill adjacent to a campus with the university. So it's like the conditions are not that great to build it, and on top of that, it's only really good if everyone's sending trade routes to you because you're probably not going to send your trade routes to that city. So,
but getting 1+ science and 1 gold makes that city more attractive though to like forward like other people's trade routes, right? Because it's like I get an extra play there.
Yeah. I'd say that it's C tier.
Yeah, I agree. I usually do try like I actually like getting this wonder. Like if I have somehow for some reason I have a campus beside a desert, I'll actually get this wonder. I'll be like, oh, this would be a good wonder to get. Like,
I think it's better than Zimbabwe.
I would put it top C. I was gonna put it above Chichen Itza.
Okay.
And again, if you have even if you get let's say 2 trade routes going to the city, that's extra 4 science +3. You're getting 7 science from it. Not bad. 2 scientist points is nice. A faith is whatever. The faith is like kind of mediocre. And as long as you have a camp, it's as long as you have a campus beside a desert, you're basically gonna get this for thing. I think it's such a hard work. Like a lot of people don't put campuses beside deserts that often, so it's not that competitive. Also, that's why I think it's not. I think it's better than it. Like it's higher up on this list because of that too. Like you have to factor that in, like competitiveness for it.
That's a good point.
Venetian Arsenal. 2 good engineer points. Receive a 2nd naval unit each time you train a naval unit. Must be built on the coast, adjacent to an industrial zone. Getting the Renaissance. The only issue I have with this is that industrial zones, how often do you build it on the coast?
Actually, for me, I find I always have at least one Phoenician arsenal city, just because it's nobody builds it, so I'm like, all right, I'll build it.
Yeah, navies aren't the best, as has been stated in Civ 6, but just getting a free unit every time you build a unit is crazy. This has to be at least S2. That's just so good.
I'd put it bottom of S because it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. Because navies aren't the best, but just getting a free unit every time you're trying a unit is just ridiculous. Like, it's actually just ridiculous. I put, yeah, bottom S. Beautiful.
I excited to see the comments on my voice.
Yes, I am. Your friend's voice is kind of fucking stupid. I was like, ooh.